Salut à tous et à toutes, c'est Shikamaru9900 pour l'épisode 4 de notre nouvelle saga, hein, Tannen, l'épisode 2 de Retour vers le futur. Donc nous revoilà dans le bar, hein, où j'ai un peu galéré, mais je crois avoir trouvé, donc je vais tenter dès maintenant. Et non, c'est pas à ce bon vieux flic que je vais parler, mais plutôt à Tannen. Bon, faut dire que j'avais déjà testé juste avant pour savoir, pour pas trop galérer avec vous. Surtout pour pas que vous vous ennuyez. Alors, hop, je prouve que je fais partie des Valentines.
I've got a little something here that might convince you.
Don't even blink.
Ouh,
It's
là.
not a real gun. It's not a real gun, I swear. It's a gift from Don Valenti. See?
To your family from mine, in gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti. Looks like little Harry Callahan here really is with the Sacramento boys. You got stones, Pee-wee. I like that. Have yourself a drink on the house. Matches. Put down your gun. You look like a moron.
Ouais, il a râlé, hein, mais un truc de ouf. Bon. Je vais aller parler à ce bon vieux Tannen.
Hey, kid.
What is it, Squirt?
Comment c'est quoi le tableau de chasse? À propos des petits
How long have you and Trixie been going out?
You mean knocking boots? Oh, about a year now.
That's a long time.
Tell me about it. I keep meaning to dump her for a newer model. But then she starts singing at me, and I remember why we got together in the first place.
Love?
Free nightclub entertainment.
Normal, il va pas être gentil, hein, kid. À propos de
It's
l'opération.
good to see you doing so well. The boys down in Sacramento were starting to get worried.
With all due respect, the boys down in Sacramento can bite me. When that creepy Sagan guy burned down my speakeasy, did the Sacramento boys lift a finger to help me back on my feet? No.
Well,
And when that weasel accountant McFly went and blabbed to the feds, did the Sacramento boys help me get rid of the evidence? No.
but...
I had to put 3 more cops on my payroll to pull that one off.
Okay, but...
But nothing. When you get back to Sacramento, you let J.J. Valenti know that Kid Tannen expects a little more respect for his efforts in the future. Understand?
No problem, kid.
Ok. Joli
It's a
club.
nice place you got here.
Ain't it? I picked out all the statuary myself when I was traveling through Greece.
I can tell. It's got that Tannen touch.
Thanks.
C'était pas pour
What's
être
that wall of
gentil.
fame all about?
That, my tiny friend, is where I pay tribute to fallen foes. Cut short in the prime of life before I had a chance to cut it short myself.
They're the guys you've whacked.
Whacked?
Rubbed out.
Not in any legally actionable sense, no. Whacked. I like that.
Bon. T'as rien à
See you,
m'apprendre,
kid.
toi.
Yeah, whatever.
T'as rien du tout à m'apprendre, mais... Par contre, maintenant, je peux me tailler. Bon. Qu'est-ce que je vais pouvoir faire maintenant? Là, on est lâché dans la nature. Oh!
Hey, Artie. He's back.
Il est revenu, Arthur. Et bah voilà, comme de par hasard. Attendez. Voilà. Tu peux pas aller plus vite, s'il te plaît. Oh. Alors là, c'est un chargement qui mériterait même pas d'être là. Musique d'ascenseur, hein. Ah. Bon. Qu'est-ce que je peux faire, mes jeunes amis? J'ai vu Arthur, hein. Ça, j'en suis sûr. Mais ça se trouve, il est... Ah, attendez, est-ce que je... Oh. Donc, ok, je peux pas aller plus loin. Je peux traverser. Par là, je vais aller. Ah, c'est galère à contrôler, hein. Je vous l'ai déjà dit, ça. Bon. Pourquoi j'ai...
Harry, you're just in time.
Comment
How have you
ça va?
been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes, that argument I had with my father during our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job. I've committed myself full-time to a life of science.
Qu'est-ce que vous faites?
What's the story with the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No. Well, yes, but there'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world.
Désolé pour Einstein.
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been away.
It's been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. It's almost as if he's been working with me for years.
Si tu
More
savais.
like decades.
Aha! Got it!
Alors?
Got what?
I'll show you. Ready to go, Einstein? Watch this.
Oula.
When this baby hits 23 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious cow flop.
Oh. Oh.
Einstein!
Oh,
Get him out of there!
not to worry. I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace.
Quelque part.
See? Nothing to worry about.
Nothing.
Pour Einstein. Ah ouais, il est sur le toit.
I'll go see if I can find something to help. Or someone.
Ah, super, bah merci Emmett, hein. Franchement merci. Putain, ah. Je peux pas aller rejoindre le vieux Emmett là-bas. Hein. Ah. Ah, cool.
Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a Depression-era flophouse. How are your investigations going?
I saw him.
Who?
My grandpa. On his streetcar for just a second. Doc, we gotta find him.
Why?
Trixie thinks she's got something that could put Kid away, but Artie's the only one who can tell her for sure. I guess he's kind of her tutor or something.
Ah, so that's the connection. When your grandfather disappeared from Hill Valley for 2 months, the bond between him and Miss Trotter was severed, eventually leading to a timeline in which Trixie lost the nerve to betray Tannen.
Yeah?
We've got to find your grandfather.
Any sign of Artie?
Haven't spotted him yet.
C'est un peu normal, il s'est écoulé une seconde.
Doc, Parker's in worse shape than we thought. We've screwed up his life so bad he's been dumped by Jennifer's future grandmother.
Ah,
I know.
Marty, it's more important than ever that you get Officer Parker back on his destined path. If Jennifer never exists, then I'll never take you to 2015 to save your kids. Then old Biff will never...
Paradox City. Got it. Why didn't you tell me I'd run into your younger self tonight?
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never have the nerve to perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes. Right now, my younger self is fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work. But eventually, I'll wander into that movie theater and see Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
Why?
Because it's during this movie that I'll have the inspiration for my breakthrough at the expo.
It doesn't have anything to do with reanimating the dead, does it?
Not the way you're thinking, no. But during that famous scene when Colin Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower, and that bolt of lightning struck, well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
Bon, il parle beaucoup. Hein. Non, il faut sauver Einstein.
Emmett's not having much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
I'm not surprised. Einstein's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
I've got it.
What?
Just get my younger self distracted, and I'll handle the rest.
Ok. Ok, mec.
Okay, I better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
Bon. Ce qu'on va faire, c'est on va essayer de détourner l'attention du jeune Doc. Voilà.
Don't worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm more concerned with Einstein.
Vous avez vu Frankenstein?
Have you seen that Frankenstein movie yet? I hear it's pretty inspirational.
Not yet. I've been so busy with my rocket car that I haven't found the time. But I'm planning on going tonight. At least I will once I get Einstein down.
Ah ouais. Reposez-vous.
Why don't you take a break from Einstein Patrol for a minute? Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, Mike. When once Emmett Lathrop Brown sets his mind on a task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now, that purpose is rescuing your dog.
Edna.
What's up with you and Edna? A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
That was before my father had her stay sober society meeting thrown out of our house. Now she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me and my work. It's very distracting.
Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when he's not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
Les Trixie.
You know anything about Trixie Trotter?
The songbird of the Sierras? The nightingale of the north? The floozy of the foothills? Never heard of her. Man, I've definitely never snuck into Tannen's speakeasy to listen to her.
Okay.
I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Einie off that ledge.
Allons voir Edna. Putain. Oh le contrôle. Hey!
Hey, Edna.
Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
Young scientist strands dog on courthouse roof.
What?
Look over there.
Oh, for goodness sake. Mr. Brown!
Please, Miss Strickland, not now. Can't you see I've got a rather delicate situation on my hands at the moment? My trial run...
Trial run? Public hazard, I call it. And I'm sure my editor will agree. This scientific enterprise of yours represents a clear and
Allez, vas-y.
present danger to
Donc.
public
You know what
safety.
represents a clear and present danger to public safety? Your singing voice.
There's no need to get personal, Mr. Brown.
Believe me, I have no intention of getting personal with you.
I'm relieved to hear it. Flying cars, of all the ridiculous juvenile
Oh.
Believe me,
notions.
but just imagine a world in which traffic jams and car crashes are a thing of the past.
I might be more inclined to listen to you if your maiden voyage hadn't ended in a crash on one roof and a stranded dog on another.
I'm working on getting him down. Einie, how'd you get down? Clever dog.
Well, fortune favors you tonight, but I warn you to be more careful in the future.
Ne vous
Now,
inquiétez pas.
how to get that rocket car back down?
Ok, bon bah ça c'est fait. Qu'est-ce que je dois faire? On va essayer d'aller... Peut-être qu'il est rentré chez lui, Arthur. Ouais, parce que je l'ai vu dans le tramway, peut-être qu'il est rentré dans son ancienne baraque. Sait-on jamais? Putain, et le contrôle, c'est galère. Ah, on peut pas tourner genre quand on allait au commissariat. Ok, trop bizarre. Attendez. Ah, je vais me déplacer avec le clavier. Hein. Bon, donc apparemment, on pourra pas le voir. Ouais. Galère. Poste de son.
Donate to the Clock Tower Fund. What's wrong with the clock tower? It's not broken, is it?
Not in the slightest.
Whew.
It's just painfully drab. I'm raising funds to commission a sculptor to place a couple of handsome ornamental statues on either side of the clock face. Something to inspire the citizens to do their civic duty.
Something like lions?
Or gargoyles. You can't beat a good gargoyle.
Non, des lions, c'est mieux, je pense, parce que.
Edna.
Bien,
What?
Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
Parker? Just another soul lost to the twin vices of booze and despair. I've asked him to tell me his story for my column. Sort of a cautionary tale, but he's never in the mood to talk to me.
What's going on with you and Emmett? The last time I saw you, you seemed to be kinda interested in him.
That was before I belatedly realized that his agreement to host my Stay Sober Society was a clever ruse to ferry barrels of hooch to his so-called laboratory.
Sorry about that.
Now his very presence fills me with an irrepressible urge to pick at his philosophical and intellectual foundations with every tool in my vocabulary.
So you're not dating?
Dating? The mere thought of romantic involvement with that undisciplined techno-anarchist is preposterous.
Good.
Parlez-moi de Trixie.
Wouldn't happen to know anything about Trixie Trotter, would you?
Kid Tannen's latest conquest? Well, she claims to be a lounge singer from Seattle, but my sources in Washington have never heard of her. I mean, honestly, Trixie Trotter, what kind of name is that?
Effectivement.
Whatever happened with that speakeasy arsonist?
I was about to ask you the same question.
Me?
Don't play coy with me. I may not have any journalistically acceptable proof, but I know you had a hand in Carl Sagan's daring escape from the authorities.
Non. J'ai rien fait de tel.
See ya.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Oh, n'abandonnez pas le combat. Ok. Attends, on va voir si je peux contrôler la machine.
Testing. Sibilance.
Hey, quit playing with my equipment.
Sorry.
Oh ouais. Le mec, enfin Doc, il apparaît comme ça, et il disparaît. À ma guise. Bon. On va voir ce bon vieux Doc, parce que je sais pas où aller sinon. Attendez. Ok. Tu vas remonter par là, c'est tout.
Could Arthur be? It's way too dark and crowded for me to tell.
Merde, j'ai cliqué... Oula. J'ai pas compris ce qui s'est passé. Donc en fait, à mon avis, il a essayé de chercher Arthur. Ok, donc là. C'est fermé
No
non?
time for a haircut now, even if they were open. Besides, they'd probably cut it too short.
Ça devient galère en fait. Ce que je vais faire, c'est que je vais utiliser les indices. Et ouais, avec un peu de fer, tu peux facilement retrouver Arthur. Oh putain. Moi qui voulais pas parler à Einstein. Allez hop, on va voir Einstein. Merci de la réponse. Hein. Je voulais cliquer sur lui, mais je me suis dit, à mon avis, ça va servir à rien. Mais en fin de compte. Et ah, ça m'a fait peur, je crois qu'il avait bougé.
Hey boy, how you doing?
Qu'est-ce que
Good
tu fais,
dog.
Rick? Ah oui, bah oui, hey, on va lui faire sentir la pipe d'Arthur. Eh bien mon chien, allez.
Hey boy, take a whiff of this. Gotta love that nose.
Allez. Oh,
I've been laying low, officer, but I've got to go to the pictures once in a while.
Hello, Arthur.
oh comment il a paru.
Officer,
I'll take it from here.
But
We can talk at the Majestic, away from prying eyes.
yeah, Einstein, you done good.
Bon, on a trouvé Arthur, ça c'est déjà fait. C'est bien joué, c'est bien joué. Alors à mon avis ils sont dans l'hôtel. On va les rejoindre.
Hey Doc, I could use a little help.
What's the problem?
Ah voilà.
Is Artie still here?
He's in the bathroom.
Hey Artie, open up. You've got a gangster to bring down.
Is it time for me to meet this Sylvia?
No, it's time for you to meet Trixie.
Trixie says she's got something that might be able to send Kid up the river, but that you're the only one she trusts to check it out.
Me? What is she? Oh, I know what she's done. Clever.
Care to let us in on the secret?
Sorry, guys, but if Trixie's keeping it a secret, then so am I.
Quel
That's all
relou.
well and good, Mr. McFly, but if you and Trixie are going to collaborate on this evidence, we'll need to arrange a rendezvous.
Well, Trixie's chained to Kid's speakeasy.
So we'll have to bring Arthur to Trixie.
No way am I getting anywhere near that place again. I don't know how you talked me into this.
Il y va quand
Stay
même.
back here in the shadows and don't come out until you see Trixie.
You're sure I'll be safe here?
Perfectly safe. We'd never make you take any unnecessary...
Sagan.
Oh,
Where's Kid?
shit.
Don't worry.
Allez, on va dans le bar. On va essayer de sortir Trixie et de la faire voir. Oula, Arthur.
Welcome back, sir.
What's it gonna take to get Trixie to squeal on Kid?
Ouais, on va
See ya,
parler
kid.
à
Yeah,
Trixie.
whatever.
Trixie?
Yeah?
Guess who's waiting in the alley to talk with you?
Buddy?
The one and only. It wasn't easy to track him down. I had to...
Cover for me, cue ball. I'm taking a smoke break.
Atta girl.
Hey, you!
Oh merde.
Yeah, jerk! I saw you making eyes.
Oh là là, mais je l'aime pas ton Onis.
Sorry, pal. I don't have time for a fight.
Why, you?
Quel
I'll never get to Carnegie Hall at this rate. All right, fella, I think you're done for the night. Hey, where do you think you're going?
Hey,
Yeah, you. What do you know about this?
Nothing. Ah!
qu'est-ce que c'est?
Trixie?
Breaks over, cue ball.
Whatever you say, babe.
What was that?
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
Trixie?
Yeah?
What happened in the alley with Arthur?
I don't want to talk about it.
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
Faut aller voir ce bouffon de Kid Tannen, il va peut-être nous dire quelque chose.
If you ever do dump Trixie, hey, could I go out with her?
Knock yourself out, Shrimpo. When Kid Tannen's finished with the broad, he's D-U-N done.
See ya, kid.
Yeah, whatever.
J'aimerais bien voir ce qui s'est passé dehors. Putain, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Oh,
Artie?
You missed a hell of a party, buddy.
Kid! What happened?
Oh, you're gonna love this. So, I'm hanging out in the club when all of a sudden I get an urge to drain the lizard, right? I come out into the alley, and who do I see? None other than that scrawny, subpoena-answering rat, Artie McFly. And get this! The little worm's whispering away all conquistadorial like with my Trixie!
Oh, no.
oh.
Naturally, I pull out Kid Jr. and prepare to put a couple bullets in McFly's head, which causes Artie's nose to start bleeding because he's a big wuss. And then,
What?
Qu'est-ce que t'as
Trixie
fait?
literally gets down on the knees and begs me to let him live.
Huh?
Seriously, down on the knees, crying and begging for McFly's life.
So, what did you do?
What could I do? I fired 2 shots in the air and told Artie to take a hike.
Oh, that was merciful.
Hey, I got plenty of mercy. Besides, now Trixie owes me big time. And Kid Tannen always collects on his debts. Always.
Saleté. Bon, on va s'arrêter là pour l'épisode 4 de notre saga. J'espère que cela vous aura plu. Bon bah comme toujours, hein, je dis toujours la même chose, mais abonnez-vous, laissez des commentaires et cliquez sur le petit pouce vert. C'était une très bonne vidéo, je trouve. Donc voilà, je vous laisse. Allez, à plus et à bientôt. Tchuss.